What's up, guys? My name's Brian Mark, and I'm a 21-year-old fitness enthusiast from Calgary, Alberta. My story starts when I was 15 years old. My entire life I was overweight. I remember in junior high being in grade 8, and I weighed in at 160 pounds, and I was 5'8". I was a bigger kid, you know. I was always made fun of. People used to poke fun at me. Even my friends would poke fun at me, you know, like. There was a point where I moved from Okotoks to Calgary, and when I moved, it was harder to make new friends, you know, because I had spent 3 years in Okotoks, and I had built my group of friends that I always hung out with, and when I moved to Calgary, I kind of lost all that, and I didn't have any connections, so it was harder for me to make friends. And, you know, I had a lot of time to myself, and in that time, I got to contemplate. When I moved from Okotoks, I moved into my auntie's house in Calgary, and I remember talking to her about how I was a bit sad about my weight, and I wasn't happy with where I was at. And my auntie would tell me stories about her brother, which was my uncle. And when he was in high school, he went through a similar thing that I was going through. And it was about, you know, he was overweight his entire life. And then when he got to high school, he kind of decided that he was sick of being overweight and that he wanted to do something better. So he started working out every day. He started eating better. He started hanging out with more athletic friends. And over time, he went from overweight to athletic, where people were admiring him for his size and his strength and his athleticism. And I know that, like, this story was something that inspired me in my early days. My fitness life really took off when I started playing football in high school. I was 15 years old at the time. In the summer of grade 9 to grade 10, I actually lost the 30 pounds that were plaguing me. And I went into my football season at 130 pounds, 5'10", 5'11", maybe. I was a really skinny kid at the time. But I know that, like, I had a lot of motivation, you know, because I knew that I lost that weight that had been bugging me for years. So I knew that, like, if I put my mind to it, that I could gain the size that I needed to play football. So in grade 10, I wasn't the best player on the team, you know, by no means, but I earned most improved in my grade 10 season. Grade 11, I made the All-Stars in Calgary. Grade 12, I made the All-Stars in Calgary. And, you know, I wasn't the best football player. We played in Division III, but for a guy that played no sports, I definitely made a serious transformation. And it wasn't on the football field, it was in the gym, because the bigger I got in the gym, the better I got on the field. After high school, I stopped playing football for a bit, and I took a break from my fitness life, and I started to gain a bit of weight. You know, I wasn't as lean as I used to be, and it kind of started bugging me. So last year, around this time, actually, I started training really hard. You know, I started working out a lot, started doing legs again, I started going for runs, and, you know, I got in really good shape. And by April 2012, which was this year, I decided that I wanted to take another run at football. You know, like, I spent a lot of time in the gym, and I figured, you know, since I have the size again, like, why not go out and try out for the team that I wanted to. So, yeah, I went out to the Okanagan this year to play football for the Okanagan Sun, which was awesome experience, awesome. And playing football again reignited that spark, that passion that I have for fitness. So I really want to share that. All right, so I'm 174 pounds right now. My goal, I guess, is to I want to gain that weight. You know, I want to gain 20. Well, when I started this about a month ago. I was 170, and I wanted to gain 25 pounds. Now I'm 175, and I want to gain 20 more pounds. My goal by April 1st, 2013, is to be 195 pounds and at 5% body fat. I want to be benching 250 pounds. I want to be squatting 400, and I want to be deadlifting 350 pounds. Those are all goals based on where I'm at right now. So, yeah. I guess the three major reasons that I'm doing this. Reason number one is accountability. When I was in Kelowna playing for the Sun, I did a 30-day lifestyle challenge, and for 30 days straight, I meditated for 20 minutes straight. I did 60 minutes of yoga, and I wrote 2,200 words a day. I learned a lot about myself in that challenge, and I think a major reason that I stuck it out for 30 days, even though it was grueling and all that, is that I announced it publicly, and I shared it with my family, my friends, and everything. So I really wanted to stick what I said I was going to do. A second major reason that I really want to launch this publicly is inspiration. myself, I've been inspired by countless outside sources, Elliot Hulse, Viz, Jay Cutler, Ronnie Coleman, YouTube videos of big hits for football, and YouTube videos of motivation for athletes, and all of it. I've been inspired by that kind of stuff, so I kind of want to put my stuff out there, and hopefully, even if it inspires one person, that's all that really matters. And the third major reason is to give back. Like I said, I've been inspired by so many other people that I feel like it's my turn to give something back by going after the things that I want and showing people that it's possible. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing some videos and some vlogs over the next little while, so, stay tuned, enjoy. I'm going to be posting pictures of my progress and videos of how I'm feeling and what I'm thinking, so, yeah, my name is Brian Marks, 21-year-old fitness enthusiast. Thanks for watching. Peace out.